Ladies and gents, this is it. This is going to be the final game of the day. The lifesteal gets through. As the pickups are going to be the Rubik, the Gyrocopter, the Sand King, the Lifesteal, the bands Dark Willow, Death Prophet, Dragon Knight, Chen, Omni Knight, well, it's the Tiny. And yeah, this is it. This is the final game of the day. This is the decider. This is game number 3 between Team Spirit and Effect. The winner goes through to the upper bracket. No, the winner goes through to the playoffs. Winner goes through to the playoffs. Loser drops down to the lower bracket finals. Quite a simple system. Group A and Group B. This is Group B. The winner of this moves on to play the loser. Bracket finals winner of Group A. Group A plays the loser bracket final winner of Group B.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Loser bracket will be happening tomorrow. It's a best of 1 followed by a best of 3. I'll be doing the group stages, so you'll have me all afternoon. As the Ancient Apparition, the Vipers, what's the raise? It's going to be the 3 out of the 4 bands coming through Effect. Now, what don't they want to be playing it up against?
5 seconds remaining.
Lifesteal is actually pretty good against the Gyrocopter as well. Obviously, you have that magic immunity coming through from the Rage. The Bane's going to be the final ban, I guess, yeah. As soon as that Lifesteal rages up, you throw out the Fiend's Grip and just keep him in place anyway. But the Lifesteal is pretty good against the Gyrocopter. You don't really care about the Rocket Barrage or the Homing Missile while you've got your Rage on. You throw out your Open Wounds, just right-click him down. And really, the Gyrocopter can't do anything apart from right-click you. And until that Rage wears off and the missiles back up, the Rocket Barrage can do damage. All you can do is either run away or right-click you. And I think Lifesteal wins in a right-click war. So, Rubik, Gyrocopter. What is going to be the third pick coming out from Team Spirit? I see Sand King's already there. Witch Doctor could be picked up. Maybe something like the Tusk. Telekinesis with the Ice Shards. Just making sure they can't get away. Team Spirit, though, taking the time. So, 1 minute 10. Could even be a disrupt for the cooldown. Static Storm, the Fable, Black Cannon just offers so much synergy with the kinetic field into the Static Storm. Sorry. Cooldown, the Fable, the Telekinesis, Kinetic Field, and the Static Storm just kind of work in synergy together.
Dire team pick.
It's going to be the Treant instead. Okay, Overgrowth works just the same without the silence, but you root them in place, you throw the cooldown out. And you don't have to wait for the kinetic field to start up, spin up before you can trap people in. The Overgrowth is just a pretty much instant spell as Jakira's going to be picked up by Effect. Trying to set some trees ablaze. Being protected, does need to be careful.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Spirit getting into the reserve time. They've only got 30 seconds. They've got 2 picks and a ban left. It will be them with the final pick as well, so they can react to whatever Effect do pick up. Team Spirit, though, need a safe laner and a mid laner. They're going to be picking up the... Oh, it's a Gyro mid. No. They don't need a safe laner, they've got a Gyrocopter. What are you talking about? They need an off laner and potentially a mid. Whether they want to run this Gyrocopter in the mid lane to try and dodge the lifesteal or not, we will be finding out. It is the last pick, like I say, so they can react well with Gyrocopter placement, depending on what this last pickup is by Effect. It's going to be another Sand King off lane. just going through the reserve time. It could be a Sun King support. Again, we do see that pretty much 75% of the time. Pulling that out thinner, but you know, it sounds about right. Could they pick up the OD? They pick up the OD and they leave the sniper in. They've got to ban the sniper, I think, effect in the next phase. I think
10 seconds.
he does well against the OD. Obviously, just being able to right click the OD down, who has to come in pretty close to get the last hits, as well as walking into the shrapnel for those astral imprisonments. The lifestealer, again, he just right clicks him from a distance. He does have the added benefit of the assassinate. And the shrapnel once the magic community does wear off. But the Batrider could be the final ban by Team Spirit. I think you've got to ban the sniper, dudes. It could just be, I think he's the best hero up against OD. Personally, I think there are other good heroes. But I think the best hero against OD is sniper. Maybe they don't. Maybe Team Spirit don't play the sniper, so they don't go for that. Maybe they have something else in mind. Maybe effects, they think that you've got a way to counter it. Ice Path, decent range on that if you can get the lockdown onto the sniper, not too bad. But they're going to be taking the time about this last pick, going into the reserve time. Once again, 1 minute and 20 left on that. Team Spirit, 2 really big, beefy heroes with the Train Protector and the Underlord. I guess, again, the tide is still there. With the Gyrocopter wanting to come in close to right click, obviously the Train Protector and the Underlord want to be fairly close to be able to do the damage. But effect, still thinking about this final ban. They've got themselves 30 seconds left. All the way down to 17 seconds from 1 minute and a bit, or 1 minute and a half to think about this final ban. They ban out the Broodmother. Another good, strong hero. We did see him before. See her before. In fact, final pick. I'm assuming offlaner, though I wouldn't be surprised to see another support. To run the Sun King in the off.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Is it gonna be?
Radiant team pick.
Always forget about the Abaddon. Okay. And Spirit, just under 30 seconds now for this final pick, including reserve time. I don't mind the Abaddon. I think he's an alright hero. He soaks up a lot. You can't really focus him down until the rest of the team are dead. He offers the protection with the Aphotic Shield. And yeah, the heals obviously that he can do as well. Not too bad of a hero.
You may now select
Spirit, pick up the Visage. Okay, so it's going to be G on the Visage. We've got DK Phobos on the Underlord, in the offlane Beaver on the Rurik. Just waiting now for Illidan to pick up the Gyrocopter and FNG to take up that Train Protector. Meanwhile, on the side on effect, it's going to be Afterlife on the Abaddon. We've got Afro Ninja on the Outlaw Devourer, Madden on the Jakiro, ILTW on the Lifestealer, and Kinga on the Sun King. So yeah, it is going to be that offlane Abaddon support Sun King. Madden Jakiro. Kind of like this Visage pickup.
10 seconds remaining.
Offers good push.
5 seconds remaining.
Can burst down heroes in towers really quick if you can catch them out, but I don't know. It's like, I know why it's good. It's just, as a personal preference, I don't think I like that hero. well, I'm another one playing. So it's just going to be another couple of seconds, guys. We'll be getting ourselves into the game. No pauses, just waiting for the strat time to tick down. Right, items. No smoke.
Prepare for battle.
Nobody, they've not smoked out of base. Smokes out of base, yeah, no smokes. So just gonna be walking it out, not getting aggressive, not getting too far. FNG. Gonna be doing the old, a bit dual lane with DK Phobos, it could be. You get the Nature's Guys into the Firestorm. It's actually not a really bad combination. You've got then the Pit of Malice that can go over the top. It's a decent combination for lockdown, to be honest. This Underlord Treant Protector combination.
"30 seconds to battle."
So this is it. This is the final game of the day. Like I said, the winner goes through. Loser has to play the loser bracket final tomorrow. Up against the winner of GG versus FTM. FNG does show himself. Martin's going to be there to try and follow him up, just chase him away from the rune. But it looks like everybody's going to be able to get their own runes. Be happy about it as Martin takes that duration to the face. Yeah, 0.4 seconds. It does only get up there from a level 2. Yeah, that 1 second stun. Or that 1 second root, sorry, should I say. So, the lanes, it's going to be Kingar and Afterlife. Up against Illidan for now. As well as Beaver top lane. I'm going to try and get the root. Does get, it's 0.4 second root, yeah, like I say, it's only like level 2, level 3. This starts to really come online. But no Firestorm anyway, just yet. He's already gone for the Aura. You on mid lane? Visage taking a little bit for us. Excuse me. DK Phobos. The Lifestealer though should be able to do a decent amount of work up against the Underlord. Big tanky hero with the feast and the open wounds there. You know, once you start right clicking him down, using that. So, bottom lane, the pull tries to come out. Sand King tries to get the creeps away from him, but he's only going to be able to pull the 1. The 1 might be, it's not going to be enough, but it's going to be better than nothing. So both these melee heroes, these big tanky melee heroes, just sit up onto the top lane. Leech, he's going to come out onto ILTW. He's not going to be able to throw the rage. He's not got the rage. He's got the open winds though. If you can maybe bait Treant Protector out far enough, so the Jakiro's nowhere near to help protect, help fight that one up. The Visage finding the haste is level 3 already.
Speed my dreaded flights.
Comes back in, and these are going to be some quick familiars. Which means he's going to be able to rotate off the lane, start doing damage to towers, to heroes, look for kills, look for ganks, and maybe try and pull the creeps, not the creeps, sorry, the supports around the map. DK Phobos coming in with the Firestorm. Trying to steal these last hits. Should be able to get a couple of them as well. Should be able to get the neutrals. Make it a bit of a pain for Madden. Meanwhile, bot lane, the Fable does come through. There's going to be a Burrow Strike. The Telekinesis comes up. He's not going to be able to get a range. It is only that level 1 Burrow Strike. The range, pretty much melee range. If not just a little bit outside of it. The Sand King has to play with that until he gets to the level 3. Gets the second point up into the Burrow Strike. And then you start to see... oh, you'll start to see things happen. Illidan throwing out the Rocket Barrage. Afterlife doesn't have the Aphotic Shield on himself. Does have it there if he wants to use it. Telekinesis back. This could be a decent kill, but it's going to be the Aphotic Shield. It pops already. Illidan wants to try and chase down with the missile, though. Is he going to try and dive this Tier 1 tower? He's not. Meanwhile, top lane. It's going to be the dual breath coming out. FNG just needs to move himself back. And everybody getting close, but no Cigar. As the Jakiro also gets close to death. Meanwhile, the Burrow Strike does come through onto the Rubik. He has the Telekinesis. Afterlife is here to try and slow him down. 2 points into the Curse of Avernus, but well, now, yeah, with no Burrow Strike, no way to stop him. Rubik just TPs himself away. So top lane, it's actually Underlord on the most last hits, closely followed by the Lifestealer, but Underlord 24 to 5, Lifestealer 22. FNG's going to come in. Level 1 still on the Train Protector, so it's like it's more of a mild inconvenience than a root at the minute. King, again, it's still, he's just holding the point for now. Maybe if they get themselves some range, but they're going to go the wrong way as Illidan jukes himself through the trees, just waiting for his Rubik to come help back him up, and now King walks into it. Right clicks, the Burrow Strike is there now. It's still only holding a point into it. The Aphotic Shield could be part of the Telekinesis. Does come out. They change targets. Beaver could be the target now to be chased down. The missiles are going to come through into Kingar. Kingar doesn't have a Burrow Strike. He's actually going to put the 2 points into it now. Dodges out. The missile's going to hit the Aphotic Shield. If that pops, should be enough. Will be enough. Afterlife picks up that kill. Kingar needs to get himself away, and with the stick charges, might be enough to keep him alive. Rubik TP's back in, is level 2, so only got the 1 point into the Fable, but the Telekinesis Fable could be enough. If you can get the flat cannon that hits the Burrow Strike, it's not going to dodge it, but it's not enough to finish the kill. It's Kingar, luckily with 25 health, himself alive. Open wounds coming out onto the Underlord. There's going to be the Dual Breath as well as the Liquid Fire slowing him down. The TP, Ice Path's there though, taking an early point in that. The Firestorm, the Rage, is it going to be enough to try and kill Underlord off? Underlord trying to run himself away. A couple more right clicks, but it's going to be the Leech Seed coming out from Train Protector. And they just couldn't get the kill. Underlord at about 100 health, survives through that. The slow comes out. Afo Ninja, the Telekinesis, the Ice Path as well, just to stop the Afo Ninja from being closed down upon. But it looks like the Astral Imprisonment keeps him alive. Trying to get that another stone form. What if I clicked on the... No mud, no mud.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rubik. Missile comes out onto the Sand King. It looks like they want to try and maybe pressure this Tier 1 tower, or at least support the Visage while he pushes in.
Dire are scanning.
Bottom lane. Illidan needs to be careful being pushed back. The Rocket Barrage as well as the Flat Cannon being able to take down the Aphotic Shield. It will be up pretty much for a Baron to throw back on, and he's getting close to the borrowed time now as well. May even be able to pick it up. If there wasn't that deny, slowed down by the Curse of Avernus. Missile comes through. No, Afterlife. Playing a little bit of back and forth. Meanwhile, top lane, Ice Path's going to be there. Are they going to be able to get the Underlord low? It looks like with the living armor, it's not going to be enough now. Afterlife did get the borrowed time, pops it just in time. top lane. Lifestealer once again trying to do what he can just to harass DK Phobos. Coming up to the tier 1 tower. The living armor is going to be keeping him healthy once again. Just those 5 charges. And FNG, this is really hard for Lifestealer to try and fight through. Now the Rubik. No wards, just hanging her up behind. Borrowed time is down for the next 20 seconds as well. So Afterlife just playing it safe. Alpha Ninja gets himself some jungle creeps. Making a move onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer does have the 2 points into the rage. As it looks like Treant Protector opting for the living armor.
Dire's middle tower.
Sun King telekinesis is there. Gets the Burrow Strike just on the edge of it, and now maybe tries to body block, but again with nothing to cancel the TP. Beaver TPs himself out.
Dire's middle tower.
And it leaves the mid lane open for G to claim the tower. Looking level 5. Close to his level 6. A couple more creep waves away from it. Underlord. Ice Path's going to be off the mark. There's the open wounds, the TP. Anything to cancel this now. Nothing with the Ice Path being down. The roots there. FNG could be in a little bit of trouble, but he's got backup. Illidan's coming in. There's going to be... Is there going to be a root? There's not going to be a root in time. Not going to be a root as the twin-headed dragon just gets the TP away. Lifestealer rages off the missile. Got a TP of his own if he needs to use it.
Tower is under attack.
Does leave the lane open for Afterlife though. So no points into the missed call just yet.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Opting to keep himself alive. Slow heroes down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Lifestealer
top tower
going for
is
the
under
armlet.
attack.
Illidan's going to be able to spot him out. The rotation's going to come over if they can get a good basic... Oh, the Rocket Barrage, the Rage is going to be there, but the TP cancelled by the Treant, and now the Rage, it is going to be wearing off. They should be able to find this kill. The Telekinesis drags him over to the Rocket Barrage of the Gyrocopter.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's
Bot
middle
lane.
tower is under attack.
Burrow Strike's going to come in. Epicenter, it's being channeled now as well. They want the kill onto Phobos. Phobos has the Dark Rift. Is he going to be able to get himself away? The Ice Path. King picks that one up, but he's going to be taken down by the Firestorm of Phobos with the help of FNG. Now the TP's coming in from Rubik. Are they going to be able to lift up Afterlife? Afterlife does
Dire's top tower is
not
under
have the
attack.
borrowed time. Already used that.
Structures are fortified.
Odie's being chased down in mid as well. If they can get the Stormform off, his ring is going to ring one bell. There's going to be the Stomp from the Centaur as well to slow him down. Does have the Astral Imprisonment. It's just going to be a little bit of harass coming up from the Visage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not enough to find the kill outright, and are getting too close to those heroes on the bottom lane. Now Madden. Firestorm's going to be the FNG, but the Photic Shield, the Dual Breath, he could burn down this Treant. Chasing him. Rubik's there. Are they going to be able to get it? It's going to be a 2-man Ice Path. Afterlife tries to get himself away. He's got the borrowed time up in 10 seconds as well. Just a little bit above the threshold. Meanwhile, top lane. Call down. Yeah. Lifesteal just goes for the TP. 2 to 3.
Dire's bottom
12
tower
minutes
is
in. Let's
under
take a look at the
attack.
net worth. Visage. Top of that net worth. And now this tier 1 tower should take a fall as well. The
Dire's
Centaur.
top tower is under attack.
The Familiars. G. Gyrocopter. The Creeps. He secures the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Where's my pension?
Now Spirit moving themselves into Roshan.
Radiant are scanning.
The scan comes out, it's not going to see anyone on the high ground. They know this is fairly safe. You can see a couple of heroes on the bot lane. In fact, FNG is just creating space.
Are scanning.
So this rune spots any rotations in, but there's not going to be any rotations because there's going to be a Roshan going the way of Team Spirit.
Roshan has fallen into the ring.
Illidan picks that one up. And he got himself the medallion as well as that helm of the Dominator. Going towards the Solar Crest now as well. Should be able to get that in about 500 gold. Brilliant. Missile's going to come through the cooldown. Actually onto the gyrocopter, I think it was. And now the missile's flying through, but the rage is going to be the... Trying to chase him down. The root comes through, doesn't pop the rage, so he's going to be stunned up. ILTW goes for the infest. You know which creep it is. Afterlife's there for the chase. And G, just making this part of the jungle his own. There's going to be rotations. And as they see the Visage, he's going to be slowed down. Is the Lifesteal? Lifesteal didn't even follow up. Kinga couldn't come in. He's got 4 points into the Burrow Strike if he wants to try and go for this. The Ice Path is going to be there. And now the Burrow Strike does come out. Sandstorm, no Firestorm to try and deal with him. Lifesteal comes in, the open wounds. G trying to do what he can, but ILTW being ticked pretty low by this Familiars as well as the Visage. Slowed down, no rage. It has been worn off, and the Medallion's going to be used there. It looks like they are going to be able to get the kill. G. The missed call's not going to be able to do enough, and Kinga could have been in a little bit of trouble now. He's going to be Burrow Striking himself away to safety. But the Lifesteal hanging around just a little bit too long.
Here's the good ammo.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
G. The Macropire is going to be dropped now, but this tier 2 tower, it's still being taken down by the Familiars as well as the Visage.
Dire's top tower.
So the tier 2 tower takes a fall, the creeps. In fact, he should have the full Solar Crest now, he does. Are they going to try and make a move behind? Rotating through for the backstab. Beaver is there if they can get the follow-up with the Familiars, maybe. Or staff, the lift, the Pit of Malice. Cancelled off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You see the Treant? They're trying to make a move. Anybody got reveal, though?
Dire's middle
Doesn't matter. Tier 2 tower is going to go down. Illidan picks this one up, and Team Spirit, they want to be going. It's only 3 kills to 3 kills, 15 minutes into the game, but the tier 3 tower already being pressured. The missile's going to fly through onto Madden eventually, who's going to take it to the face. The Ice Path does come through, stopping 2 or 3 heroes as well as the Familiars for now, but it looks like these heroes from the side of Team Spirit are going to be able to claim it even without FNG. Going to be able to claim. Is this going to be a 16-minute Rax? It looks like it might be.
Dire's middle barracks.
And the push from Team Spirit, too strong.
Dire's middle barracks.
Now the Ice Path comes in, the Astral Imprisonment onto the Gyrocopter as well. We've still got the Aegis, remember, 3 heroes hanging around to save him out. Dark Rift, they want to be pushing this bot lane. They're going to be taking everybody. They know if they can push up this tier 1 and the tier 2 tower, they could try and take a fight. And even take the top lane of Rax as well. Again, we are 17 minutes in. But Effect have already lost the lane of Rax. Spirit looking for the smoke gank. Going to be coming across ILTW, the Force Staff, the lift, even the Firestorm's being used. Missile's going to be there. Is it going to be enough with the Rage? It doesn't look like it's going to be effective with that Rage. The Pit of Mars comes out, and now the cooldown's being used. ILTW just moves himself left away from that, but it looks like he is already going to go down. Illidan gets the last right click. The borrow time coming through from Afterlife. They're going to try and chase him. There's no telekinesis, no mana for it. It's going to be a full 4-man Ice Path as the Visage just carries on pushing down this bot lane. No lifesteal for 15 seconds, but this is going to be a tier 2 tower. Fortification is going to be used. I don't think they really care about this. So yeah, 4-3. But 18 minutes in, the pressure in a second tier 3 Team Spirit. What was stolen? It's actually going to be the missed call that was stolen there. The Pit of Mars comes through, the Photic Shield's going to burst. Astral Prison keeping him safe. Epicenter, the Burrow Strike with the Macropire. Should be able to... Are they going to be able to find a kill? No, it looks like G just stands in the pit. Stands in the Macropire and doesn't really care. Everybody on the side of Team Spirit. Ultimates are down. In fact, Outward Devourer hasn't even skilled this up just yet. And it looks like Spirit want to reset and go again. Drums are being popped. Robotic shields there, telekinesis, dragging him back, it's popped. Afterlife, borrowed time's going to be used as well. Cooldown comes through and Kinga, a lot of trouble caught in those trees with the cooldown coming through. The ice path catching onto two and the familiars. But Madden needs to play it safe. Afterlife no longer has the borrowed time. Will he be killed off? The DK Phobos takes down Kinga, and now the ice path catches pretty much everybody. The dual breath as well, but Illidan takes down Afterlife, and now the rocket barrage and telekinesis up in the air. This is going to be 3 heroes down without buybacks. Madden, the fire, everything being used here. And GG's just going to be called. Effect know when the beat. And Team Spirit move themselves on into the playoffs, happening on Friday and Saturday, I think. Or maybe Saturday and Sunday. We'll check that later on, but in fact, going to be playing up in that losers bracket finals tomorrow, right after the winners are picked, I guess you'd say. The losers bracket tomorrow, it's going to start at 1400 Moscow time, which is about 11 AM. I'm pretty sure. My time, GMT time. It's going to be Backpack versus FTM in a best of one to see who moves on to face up Team Effect. But for now, guys, that is going to be it. We're going to be calling it a night as the games have come to an end. Team Spirit move on. I hope you've enjoyed the cast, and I will see you tomorrow.